It's nothing to do with a damn waist trainer. At the end of the day, your ribs and your lungs are gonna stay where they're gonna stay. Like. Hi everyone, it is officially Tuesday, August 23rd, and you see how quickly I did that? I've been getting better about checking the date before I get on here with you guys, because I'm so bad at it. I always get lost in thought while I'm talking to you. You make me nervous, what can I say? It is upper body day. Yesterday I wasn't able to take you guys to the gym with me to do my lower body workout because my battery was low, something I should have checked ahead of time, but you guys are here with me today, so you guys are gonna get to go with me for upper body. And luckily I'll be able to do this stuff at my apartment gym. I keep saying I'm 11 weeks out. I checked and I think I'm like 12 or 13. I'm not even on low carb days yet and I can't even get it together. You know, it sounds like you have a lot of time, but when you're prepping for a show, like 12 weeks is a great amount of time to like really dial down, get into the nitty gritty of what it is that you're doing training wise, nutrition wise, all that kind of stuff, and to focus on hitting those numbers, whether it's in the gym or whether it's off of my plate for food. So I'm really focusing on all of that. My macros changed. Protein went down for most people. It is very familiar to go by the method of your protein macros as far as grams go are basically exactly what your weight is. So my weight has gone down, therefore my protein has gone down, and my carbohydrates went up. And fat went up. I really don't have an issue with fat for the most part, but carbs, I have a problem with carbs. I've got a like love-hate relationship with them. They love me, I love them. My body hates them. So things are starting to show a little more. My abs are starting to come out a little more than you would normally see them. My weight is currently 130 pounds. I rarely ever step on the scale, but I did it just so I knew what my macros for protein would be. But my weight, I could care less if that moves or not, because the whole point is to hold on to as much muscle as possible while I lean out. So if I stayed somewhere between 125, 122 as far as being on stage, that's good. If I drop any lower than that, it's probably gonna be, a little scary, just because that means that I'm losing muscle for the most part. I don't want to lose a whole lot of muscle, but we're going for figure. Obviously these shoulders need to stay where they're at, or they're not going to grow anymore. Within 12 weeks, my shoulders aren't going to grow anymore. I'm just going to be able to lean them out a little bit. My back is looking pretty good. These legs, these wheels, getting what they need in the gym. So enough talk for me, but that is where we are going. That's the road that we're taking right now. And yeah, gonna get in the gym, get this upper body workout done. And of course I have to work tonight because that likes to get in my way. But now that my carbohydrates have gone up, I've been able to actually have a few carbs before I go into the gym. So what I had this morning was half a cup of oats with some water, and I actually added cookie spread, 1 tablespoon. So let's take this energy and take advantage of it. Let's get in the gym right now. We had to start off with the pull-ups with an isometric hang. So I did a few of these just to get started. Next was a dumbbell shoulder press. Now, without giving Byron's workout away for free, obviously I don't want to do that, but this one was basically a ladder where you go down and then you come back up. So I started at 10, 8, 6, 4. Obviously, as the number goes down, the weight goes up, and so on and so forth. What I was trying to focus on was pushing as much weight as possible. This was just too good not to share, because this is literally what happens in my 60 to 90 second rest period. So a lot of times I end up grooving to the music that I'm listening to. Trust me, I'm pushing very, very hard on the weight. So I am out of breath, but I get excited. The last part of the workout for this particular training day was dumbbell skull crushers. So same format that I was using with the dumbbell shoulder press. and obviously increasing the weight as the repetitions went down. So obviously I started out with super light weight to go to 10, and by the time I got to 4 for repetition, the weight was pretty heavy. The heaviest weight I got to were 25-pound dumbbells. Morning. Well, I guess afternoon for you.
Yeah.
All right, just so you know, the reason it took me so long is so I could set this up.
Awesome. So now you go,
I'm like, that wasn't the cat. That wasn't the cat. That was Chanel. First of all, congratulations. How did it feel to get up there?
honestly, it felt like, I mean, it was really, like, it was the most relaxed I've ever been for a show because I didn't have theme wear. I didn't have 1,000 things I had to keep backstage. Kind of just looked like I was going to get first, and so I kind of went in thinking like, okay, I need to be able to be ready for the overall, and the fact that I didn't get to go for the overall was really like upsetting. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to beat the Class D winner because she was gnarly, like glutes insane. She's this gorgeous, tall, black girl with this orange bikini, like, damn.
Right. But just to be up there.
And like, come to find out, like, she's been on the national stage already a couple times, so like, you know, she's definitely seasoned. But I just wanted to get the walk because the walk is so much more like Fitness America. So I knew that was going to be like a comfort zone for me.
Posing could totally trump politics as long as you give them a reason to go, I didn't even see that girl on stage. I didn't even see the other girl. You just went on stage as a Fitness America, Fitness Universe competitor. And nobody would know that other than somebody like us who has seen you go through that process. And especially like somebody like me that's coached both sides, like you shouldn't have to bend over and touch your toes in order to be able to show your hamstrings. That's silly. Like, and the fact that most girls do it and just don't understand, like it'll make a complete difference.
Your tilt is what he was telling me that I needed to accentuate.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you change like that small little thing, like your walk is great. You know, that's the one thing that you needed to change.
Nobody else noticed any of the other competitors when they walked
Nope.
on. So, I mean, I have that working for me going into like a national level show. The walk on stage, like once I can make eye contact with the judges, like it's on like Donkey Kong. So
Right.
that I just have to interiorly tilt. But you were saying something about turning my feet out more.
Yeah, but that also has to do with like how far apart your legs are too. Like it's all about angles. All you do is just pull your back, just like your coach was saying, like up towards the ceiling. Okay, so that's one way. Watch if I turn my feet out just a little bit and move my feet out. So this starts to pop, but I have bigger quads too. So I can't turn all the way out either, otherwise you start to see it from the front as well.
You barefoot right now?
Yeah. Okay, so if I come up on my toes, all this starts to pop.
That's exactly what like I need.
Not a heel person. Put them on for Chanel. What you were doing earlier, your legs were great. You had fixed your legs, which is awesome, but you were doing this. My waist got so much smaller. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And keep that arch. You'll continue to have that. So your legs won't look big together, aren't they? Like side by side. Oh. So if you stick with that, that's great. Whether it's this side or this side. As long as you have one leg in front of the other, you and I have very similar body types. Like I'm very blocky too. It's all posing. It's nothing to do with a damn waist trainer. I mean, and these are probably girls who know nothing about nutrition, nothing about, like, they know how to get on the stage and pose, but they don't know how to like tweak the smallest thing just to make their body look like something that they want it to look like. At the end of the day, your ribs and your lungs are gonna stay where they're gonna stay. Like,
I don't know. She was like, people do all the kind of things like the sweat belt or whatever. And I'm like, the sweat belt is that's all temporary water loss. Like, it doesn't matter.
it's gonna go right back as soon as you drink water.
when I'm in ecstasy. Oh, I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to keep you by my side. I never felt so in love before. Just promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me. This thing we got is